Hi friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I have the Orly Feel the Beat collection for spring 2020 and we're going to do some color comparisons. So I've already done my live swatch and review video for this collection, and so I'll link it up above in the cards if you want to go check that out. But this will be a color comparison video, so I'll be looking at these colors, showing you, what they look like next to other colors in my collection to help give you a sense of how they might fit into your collection. Alright, first up is In the Groove, and this is the kind of reddish brown polish in the collection here. I really like these colors, and so I actually have several to compare it to. One of the ones that I have is from Orly, and it's this lovely penny leather. This is the only polish that I have from Orly that I think is super close to In the Groove, or even like cousins with In the Groove, but I do have a couple other polishes as well in my collection. So I have two from Cirque Colors. I have Red Hook here. Oh my gosh, these Cirque Color bottles make the Orly bottles look enormous. They are so much nail polish. So this is Red Hook here from Cirque Colors. And then I also have Brownstone from Cirque Colors. And I have from 10 over 10, Hester. Here's Hester over here. So many of these colors. So I'm gonna just kind of narrow these down because I can't fit all of these on one hand, and we'll look at the ones that are closest. I actually don't think that penny leather is closest. It is quite a bit deeper. In the Groove is a little bit more of kind of a reddy, like clay brown, and penny leather is definitely this like really deep dark brown. So I'm not going to compare these two even though they're from the same brand, because I actually think penny leather is probably the most different of the ones that I have here. All right, so I'm going to compare In the Groove to Red Hook, Brownstone, and 10 over 10 Hester. All right, so here in the middle is my In the Groove, and then I have over here Cirque Colors Red Hook, Cirque Colors Brownstone, and 10 over 10 Hester. And I actually am surprised. Red Hook is a lot more red on the nails than I thought it was going to be. I would say Hester is probably the closest, but it's a little bit like cooler toned. It's not quite as kind of warm and like orangey. So I actually don't think any of these are exact dupes. Whether you need them all in your collection is totally up to you, but hopefully that gives you a sense of kind of what In the Groove looks like compared to some other polishes. All right, next up is Glow Baby, and I loved this one. It was really surprising to me how much I enjoyed this one. The only one that I have that is anywhere near this is Zoya's Austin, which is like their rose gold kind of. I don't think these are going to be super close, but I do think it will help show you, I don't know, a little bit of a difference between Glow Baby and some others. I don't have anything else quite like this. It is a spectacularly glowy, creamy nude, and I absolutely adore it. So I'm just going to show you these two, next to each other to see if that helps you kind of place Glow Baby in your collection, but I definitely don't think that they're going to be dupes. Alright, so here is Glow Baby and Austin right next to it on two fingers. Obviously they're super different, but maybe this helps you get a sense of Glow Baby a little bit better. I love this polish. I haven't worn it. It feels kind of like a summery polish to me, so I probably will get it on the summer because I think it's just absolutely stunning. Maybe if I ever have to leave the house and go to a work event again, I would wear Glow Baby. It's a really nice kind of subtle but something extra there, so hope this helps. Alright, next up we have Lilac You Mean It. This one is such a beautiful, delicate lilac with that really delicate shimmer in here. And I have a couple to compare it to. The first thing I want to do is just show it to you compared to Magic Moment, which is also from the same collection. I just want to show you what they look like next to each other because they're both purple shimmery polishes, but they are pretty different. So I'll do separate comparisons for Magic Moment in a second. Just wanted to show you those together. The ones that I do have to compare to Lilac You Mean It are Haruko from Zoya, which is another lighter purple polish with kind of a blue shimmer in it. I would say that Haruko is a bit warmer and almost a little bit deeper, and it's a little bit more pink, maybe. It's definitely warmer, but I also have Leslie from Zoya, which looks a little bit closer in terms of color. It's a little bit cooler toned, but it definitely has a very different shimmer in here. So I think all three of these are gonna be really different, but I'll show you them on the nails. All right, friends, here we have Leslie, Lilac You Mean It, Haruko, and Lilac You Mean It on my pinky, and they do look pretty much the same as they did in the bottle. I think Lilac You Mean It is a lot lighter, a lot softer, a lot more delicate, and then Haruko is a bit of a kind of deeper purple. I I mean, I don't know. I really like them both. A lot of you probably know that Haruko is one of my favorite Zoyas, so I feel like I could keep all three of these. Leslie's probably my least favorite, not because it's not a great polish, but it's just not quite my style. I like these others a little bit better. Okay, next up is Magic Moment, and this one is a really pretty purple base with that strong blue shimmer, but I think you can tell from the bottle here, it's not going to be super opaque. It's not a cream base. It's definitely a shimmery base. So a lot of people asked me about this one compared to Leslie, actually, which we looked at in the last comparison. I think because Leslie has that really strong blue shimmer. So I am going to include this one again, but I also got a lot of questions about this one compared to Kale Polish Charmed. They look super close in the bottle. Kale Polish Charmed has a very fine shimmer, and I think in the bottle it looks like the Orly shimmer is a little bit more, you know, kind of like visible particles. So I think these are going to be close, but probably not identical. And then I have Nails Inc Unicorn Wishes. And I'm going to include this one because this one I think is the closest dupe that I've found so far to Kale Polish Charmed. So I just want to show you, you know, all four of these because I think that'll be the most helpful. All right, friends, here we go. This one is Leslie. This one is Magic Moment, the Orly. This is Kale Polish Charmed, and this is Nails Inc Rainbow Wishes. I don't know. I think they're all different. I definitely see the similarities between Charmed and Magic Moment, but again, that particle is just a little bit different in there, and so I do think that these are all different. I don't really wear any of these that often, so, you know, I don't know that I need to keep all four of them in my collection by any means, but if you like these colors, you might really like this one. All right, next up is Sweet Thing, and this is this really pretty kind of lighter pink, almost like a neutral cream. And if you have seen any of my what I wore videos or my faves for spring video, you know that I am loving this polish this spring. I don't know why it's so awesome, but I really like it. I have several Zoyas that I want to compare this to. The first one that I want to show you is Avril. I had a couple people asking me about this. I'm actually not going to swatch this one on the nails because as you can see, it's pretty different. Avril's a little bit more mauve. It's not quite as like peachy pink, so that's Avril. I do have Dot, which again looks a little bit more like neutral, muted out, not quite as pink, but I do think that they're kind of close. And then I have Colleen, which is a newer one from Zoya, and it looks very similar. I would say those colors look, you know, very close. I don't know that they're going to be identical, but they are pretty close. Okay, and then I also have another newer one from Zoya. This is Steph, and Steph is a lighter pink, but it's a little bit more of like a tan, a cream, and not quite as pink. So I am going to show you all four of those on the nails. All right, here we go. This is Dot, Sweet Thing, Colleen, and Steph, and you know, Colleen and Steph look really close in this shot right here. I don't think that they're perfectly dupes, but they look a lot closer here than I would have expected them to. Okay, Sweet Thing does though look pretty different from all of these other ones. I think it is a true pink, whereas like Colleen and Steph are a little bit more nude. Dot, I don't know. I honestly kind of hate this polish. It's very sheer. It's very white. So I like Sweet Thing. It's like kind of a very nice, soft baby pink. All right, next up is Lips Like Sugar, and this is the last one in the collection. It's a super bright pink. It's kind of this like on the line between purple and pink, and I don't know that it's like quite neon, but it is pretty bright. So I have three Zoyas that I want to show you. This is Arige right here, and then I also have Reagan right here. And I have Rie, which is from last year's summer collection, the Barefoot collection. I don't think that any of these are going to be perfect because as you can see, Lips Like Sugar is just so bright. And I really don't have anything else that's quite as bright and also on the line between pink and purple. You know, I have some bright pinks, some kind of neon pinks, but I really think this one is pretty unique. So I'm going to show you all four of these and hopefully it'll help you situate it. All right, here we go. I love these colors. None of them are dupes, but they're all stunning. So this one is Arige, this one is the lovely Lips Like Sugar, Rie, and Reagan over here on my pinky. And definitely none of these are dupes. I mean, Arige and Reagan are pretty close. I've compared those already. If you want to check that out, I'll put that up in the cards up above, but none of them are dupes for Lips Like Sugar. I don't have Zoya Charisma, which might be close, but I actually think that one's more purple as well. So this one is super unique in my collection. I adore it, and this is another one from this collection that I'm excited to wear in the summer. I don't know that I'll get it on in the springtime, but it is really bright and really fun. All right, friends, I hope that that was helpful. I really enjoyed this collection. I think it's unique. I think it's different from other spring collections. I thought that Orly did a great job on all the formulas in this collection. The only one that I don't love is Magic Moment, but that's just a personal preference. It's nothing wrong with the polish. It's just not the kind of polish that I like to wear. But honestly, I will probably wear the rest of these at some point in time, which is pretty great. 5 out of 6 is a high percentage. I really like this collection, and I hope that these comparisons were helpful for you. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe so that we can sit down and hang out and chat about nail polish again sometime. Awesome. See you in the next one. Bye!